You have been sentenced to death and Earth has decided to try a new manner of execution, putting you in a cryopod and launching you into space. 50,000 years later you are woken up by aliens and charged by the Galactic Council for operating a spacecraft without a license. I was on a trial once, for things I couldn't really control. Sentenced to death, Earth decided to be funny, and tried out a new way of execution. They put me into a cryopod, and launched me into space. I felt nothing, saw nothing, as I slept a frozen dream. Fate was funny though. Because the moment I woke up, I was on a trial, again. In front of 3 individuals sitting on floating podiums, I stood on a cold platform, in nothing but my birthday suit. A sound was heard that I could really pinpoint where it was from, and it brought me a terrible headache. After the pain got better, I could hear voices. Can you understand us now? One of the 3 figures asked. Yes, where am I? I asked. On a judge ship, the Galactic Council's border patrol caught you operating a spacecraft without a license. How do you plead? Another figure asked. I didn't know what to say. Am I, on an alien spaceship? I asked. Alien? Indeed, we are unknown to you, but we know of your kind, human. You must have been one of the Human Empire's first pilots, one of the figures said.
I was a death row inmate, I said.
Oh. Does that mean that your vessel was a prison cell? A figure asked. I nodded. The figures went quiet. The ship's sensor told us that your bloodline could be considered ancestor leveled in the Human Empire. Also, the composition of your genes is missing quite some key elements to be able to adapt to life in space, which is common in the current Human Empire. This means you come from Terra, the home planet of the Empire, which is now just a memento to their past, a figure said. From the Council's records, the last human on Terra died 50,000 years ago, another chimed in. I sighed, I expected this but damn, 50k years. Your punishment for operating a spacecraft without a license would have been a fine, and some community work. And it will remain as such, but I think in your case, it's more of a chance, than a punishment, a figure said. A chance to restart my life, I nodded. They gave the verdict, and 2 robots took me away, to be checked out by a doctor, and to be sent to a planet where I can start my punishment. Life was strange, one trial ended my life, another started it anew.